Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to Thursday on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your Thursday host, Yeka, and this week we're talking about the ability or lack thereof to do magic. So our question comes from Joe Vandermoss, and they write, "Hi, I was wondering if you could do a video about the ability to do magic. I have always thought anyone who was interested could do it. Recently, someone on a pagan forum said that only certain people can do magic, and it makes them better than other people. I would love to hear your thoughts." So, I'm in the same boat in terms of thinking that I believe anybody can do magic. My take on what magic is that it's a skill. It's something that we practice. This isn't, Harry Potter land where we have wizards and muggles. It's not something that is extraordinary in the sense that it's beyond the capabilities of most people. What I believe magic is it's actually I can speak tonight. There's a great quote for it, which I first heard from Starhawk, but I believe she was quoting somebody else on it. Or a definition rather than quote, excuse me, that magic is the art of changing consciousness at will. And I like that because it speaks to, at least in part, what I think magic is. And I think magic is changing our self, changing our consciousness, how we are relating the with the world around us, and then by extension how the world is responding to us, and we get to play with these really interesting lines between self and outside and all of that. So, in short, do I think that only certain people can do magic? No, I think it's something that you can practice, something that you develop. Certain skills, certain ways of being, of belief systems or practices that one may have in their younger, earlier life may lead to it being easier for them to do magic later on in life, in the same way that, maybe somebody might have an easier time learning a language or that sort of thing because of their past experiences. But if it's something that someone wants, then anybody can really learn that. They're just starting from different places. There's also a little bit of something in here which I wanted to address, and our viewer says that somebody on a forum said that basically, essentially, it made the people who could do magic better than the people who couldn't. And first of all, I don't agree with the idea that some people can do it and some people can't. But it does reflect an attitude which I find concerning, which is this idea that some people are better than others because of abilities that they have or do not have. And frankly, I don't agree with that. I think that everybody is valid and people aren't better or worse than other people simply because they have certain abilities. Somebody who has extraordinary IQ is not better than somebody who has average or below average. Somebody who is born without a limb or doesn't have hearing, for instance, or any sort of disability doesn't make them less than anybody else. They're just different, and that isn't bad, and everybody is different is the thing. We're just different. Some forms of different are more noticeable than other forms of different, but everybody is, and we're all bringing something to the table. We're bringing our uniqueness to the table, and those qualities don't make us better or more valid, whatever they are. So, yeah, I think that was a great question this week. And before going, I want to remind you guys that next week is the third week of the month, so the host will be doing a little bit of a special kind of video. We'll be answering your questions that you ask to us as individuals. So if you want to post questions for me, go ahead and post them in the comment section below. I already got some awesome ones from last week that I'm really excited to answer. So if you have questions, don't be shy. Go ahead and post them below. Don't worry, you can ask more than one if you like. That's totally up to you. And if you have questions for the other hosts, post your questions for them on their videos, and next week we will be addressing those questions. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week, and until then, take care.